Here in Minsk, Belarus, this is game number 5 for Team Canada in the round-robin portion. They've won 3 straight and looking to keep things going against an Italian team that has only scored 3 goals in their 4 games. But it's a big game for Italy as they have 10 players on their roster born in Canada. And on paper, Shane Noddy, this is one of those games where Canada, it's a big mismatch, but they have to keep good habits going.
Well, I think that's the key for Canada, so play the right way as they continue in this tournament. Italy's going to sit back. They're going to play that 1-4 style where they're going to try and slow the game. Canada needs to continue to play that chip game where they chip the puck to open areas, use their speed, get on it, and then puck possession. They hung on to the puck a lot better. They created plays. They had good support. All those little details they had against Denmark need to continue and get better in this game.
All set to go. The referees are from Russia and Germany, the linesman from France, and also Russia as you look at the captain for Italy, Alexander Egger. All set to go as one of the forwards for Italy to start the game. Number 64 is one of the Canadians. His name is Brian Inacek, son of former Toronto Maple Leaf Peter Inacek, and he was really lighting it up as the leading scorer in the Italian league and finished the year playing in Sweden for Malmo, and he's got the puck. Inacek in over the line, drops it off into traffic for Rocco. Here's a chance right in front, and not a good shot on the net off of the stick of David Borelli from Sault Ste. Marie, but Reimer makes the stop.
Well, the Italians able to get in. A little bit sloppy early for Canada as we look at the 2 coachers, Tom Pokel from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Of course, Dave Tippett, the head coach for Canada.
Braden Shen lost that draw, comes back to the line. There's a shot block, hit his man in front, went off of Inacek, and it's sent down the ice onto Daniel Bellissimo, who's from Toronto, played in Sweden, tries to swipe at it and does, gets it back up to the neutral zone, 2-on-2 back the other way. It's Italy with a wrist shot and then misses glove side on Reimer. Bounces all the way to center ice for Alex Trivelato. Now here's a chance for Ward. Ward in, scores! Joel Ward gets the game's opening goal, and Canada has the lead.
Well, we talked about how excited Joel Ward was to come over here, put on the Canadian jersey, and his good tournament continues. When they need it most, he steps up and opens the scoring. It's off a good pressure in the neutral zone. Huberdeau's on it, but Ward follows right up, able to strip the puck, and he comes in. Scheifele's driving the net. Ward elects to shoot, slides it along the ice, and Canada gets their first goal as Joel Ward with his 4th of the tournament now. Tied with the lead with Cody Hodgson.
Yeah, both those guys have 4 goals. That is also tied for the tournament lead. 4 goals with 4, and Joel Ward beats Bellissimo. And they take the 1-0 lead. 6:53 to go here in this first period, which has been interesting. See if that gives Canada some momentum on how Italy responds. Tyler Myers backs up in his own zone and then starts up to center, dumps it in. Bellissimo comes out of his net and keeps it moving around the boards where it's met by Coburn. It goes back into the corner for Hodgson. Hodgson up top to Myers. Drops it off to his Buffalo Sabres teammate. Hodgson steps in, down low, out front again. Myers steps into it, right on. Bellissimo the save. Rebound, scores! Cody Hodgson buries it. Power play goal, and Canada leads 2-0.
Back to the simple plays. They get a shot, you take it. Myers a couple big blasts. Troy Brouwer doing his job in front as he is causing a little bit of havoc right on top of Bellissimo, and no surprise, Cody Hodgson able to seek out the puck, but good movement, comes back to the point. Myers, no thought about it, right to the net. Both Brouwer and Kadri right on top as Hodgson, similar to his 3rd goal last game, just sneaks in, able to find the back of the net as he has his 5th of the tournament.
Cody Hodgson has scored his first goal in game number 2 against Slovakia, now has 4 in his last 2 games. And he takes over the tournament lead in goals with his 5th of the championship. And Italy finally surrenders a power play goal. And there's still 2:18 remaining for them to kill off. The defenseman stepping up on the play. In there against Goodbranson, pulled free by Ward, and now another penalty call coming up, and this one's going against Italy. Scheifele in front, the shot, scores! Jason Chimera buries it, and it's 3-0 Canada.
Well, right after a big penalty kill, Joel Ward doing some legwork again along the wall as he outmuscles. He creates this 2-on-1. There was a delayed call on him, but Jason Chimera with a beautiful shot to finish it off. So he gets his first goal of the tournament, but it started on their own end. Branson pushes up, Ward out battles on the wall, little push with his stick. Scheifele, a great feed to Chimera, and he just rips it short on that glove side past Bellissimo, and now Canada extends their lead.
Shane Team Canada came into action today with 16 goals scored, tied for the second most in the championship behind Russia. Over on the other side, the 4-0 Russians, who are adding Evgeny Malkin this weekend.
Not a bad ad for the Russians team.
There was a picture circulating on Twitter with Russian hockey president Vladislav Tretiak waiting for him at the Minsk airport, and Italy with back-to-back power play opportunities here. They really didn't get a whole lot going on in their last one. And Reed gets it outside the line. It's a 2-on-1 short-handed break. Reed in, Turris scores! Canada with its second short-handed goal of the tournament, and it's 4-0.
Well, this is a great play by Matt Reed. Canada, who mentioned their penalty kills, killed off 7 straight. Here on their 8th one, this time they get on the board, and it's Matt Reed with a fabulous feed as Kyle Turris gets his second. But just some good work. Move it up the wall. Matt Reed stays on the puck. Little poke play, uses the speed to get by, and he just outweights in a great little sauce feed to Turris, who waits, doesn't get too far ahead of the play, and just shovels it into the open net as Bellissimo with no chance here.
Those are the two that connected on the short-handed goal, the exact reverse yesterday. Matt Reed taking the feed from Turris. This time, 24 hours later, the opposite, and same result. 4-0 now, Canada. This game started with them with a bit of a sleepy start, but it's been all Team Canada since about mid. Jonathan Huberdeau works it down the boards. Riley gets it to Schenn. Schenn puts it in for McKinnon. Bounces up on him, and he walks out in front. Here's McKinnon. Good save. Rebound. Scores. Cody Hodgson has scored again. When you're hot, and Hodgson gets his second of the game.
Hodgson is on fire. This is after just a great shift. This is puck possession by Team Canada. Off the cycle. Guys coming to the puck. Guys supporting one another. And we should not be surprised that eventually the rebound comes to the stick of number 19, Cody Hodgson, but Schenn protecting the puck. McKinnon comes to it. He hangs on. He spins up, and then he rolls off. It's so quick on the play. He takes it to then a nice pad save by Bellissimo as Hodgson just rolls out from behind the net, and off the McKinnon shot and save, he just puts this up under the bar.
Cody Hodgson now with 5 goals in his last 2 games, and this one's still got over a period to go. 6 goals now as he leads the tournament in that category. And it's 5-0 Canada over Italy. They scored 5 against the Italians 4 years ago. Here's Johnson now. Johnson towards the net. And Ellis taking on Sunday. They've got one more game after that against Norway to wrap up the round robin. Quarterfinals are on Thursday. Stepping in over the line, there was Giulio Scandella. Here's Johnson with a shot, scores, tipped right in front, and Italy gets one past Reimer, and it's David Borelli with the tip.
Well, this is where Canada just can't stop playing, and they skate right by the puck inside the blue line. Johnson just throws it to the net, and Borelli, who missed earlier in this game, on a great opportunity with a deflection. Both Turris, Chimera, both not strong on the puck, then Reed not in the shot lane. Shot from the point by Johnson, and Borelli with a great little redirect. And Italy is on the board.
We told you before this game started, there are 10 players on the Italian roster born in Canada. Borelli is one of them. He's from Sault Ste. Marie, and it's 5-1, and thought of a comeback is highly unlikely in this one. But for these guys, including Bellissimo, the netminder who's been replaced, It's a big game for them, a big moment. They got lots of friends and family watching coast to coast on TSN, and good for Borelli, who missed a great chance in the second as he gets a tip. Couldn't get a shot away.
Oh, good back check by Braden Shen.
Up ahead to McKinnon, trying to turn the corner, centers it out in front. Shen scores. Braden Shen was there, may have gotten a bounce off an Italian player, but regardless, it's in the net, and it's 6-1.
Well, they finally get a goal in this period. I mentioned the back check by Braden Shen. He gets back in time. He's the guy who chips it off the wall, able to support, and then the speed as Huberdeau comes up, punches it ahead to McKinnon. Watch the acceleration. He just burns around the net, and then he spots Shen coming down the middle of the ice. He gets his stick on it, and it may have deflected and then past Bernard in the net as he is screened by his own defenseman. But Canada with their sixth and their first goal here in the third period.
And that will be Braden Shen's second goal of the championship. This his first. He piled up the points at a couple of World Juniors. In 2011, he was first in World Junior scoring there, that tournament. So it's 6-1, Canada up by 5. Again, there's a centering attempt looking for Bernard in 1986. It had been a long time. There's a hard hit there on Nicoletti. Fly good Branson. Into the final minute now. Racing down the ice is Monahan. Or rather, that's McKinnon, beg your pardon, and he tried to center it and missed his mark. Back out to center, here's Bernard. He'll flip it in and go after it. Riley watching him. Bernard pulls it out of the corner, leaves it for Larkin. Larkin's intended target, Felicetti, fell down. And this flicked out to center ice, up into the air and in towards Bernard. He quickly moves it up, looking for Felicetti, and he's turned it over to Hodgson. Hodgson in, shoots, and Bernard makes the save. Rebound, couldn't get it to go as Kadri followed up. Gander racing back the other way, 1-on-3. Trying to make moves on Coburn. Final seconds, Kadri took it Branson, and Canada wins its fourth straight here, the World Championship. 6-1 final over Italy. 2 goals for Cody Hodgson, 5 in the last 2 games.
Well, another good performance by Hodgson. Even a late second shot there by him as the Canadian fans celebrate his Team Canada, their last tune-up before a big game against Sweden, and able to find that offense again. A little bit of a slow start. That may be the only area for concern, but I'm sure the coaching staff will address that. And James Reimer, a strong performance, especially early in the game, while he waited for his teammates to get their legs going.
We've seen it over the years. Canada does have a bad habit of having slow starts against teams that are on paper inferior opposition. We saw it against France, and it ultimately cost them. I don't think there'll be any danger of that Sunday against Sweden.
Well, I think they recognize Sweden. They're going to do their video. They're going to do all that prep work looking, and they know that this is the top team in their pool that they need to compete with, and they want to have that win and have that position at top going in the quarterfinals.
We're going to stay here for the player of the game announcements and, of course, the Canadian national anthem here in Minsk. So Italy now loses their third straight, their lone win coming against France. They are in the top group here now for the third time in the last 5 years. They're going to have to work hard to try to stay there. Their player of the game, Diego Kostner, who plays in Lugano of the Swiss Elite League.
Well, Canada, we've seen Cody Hodgson got it last game with a hat trick. There's a few candidates that could be up for it in this game, and he would be another one.
And they're going to give it to Jason Chimera. He gets the player of the game award.
Well, he had that goal off that 2-on-1 play. Nice feed by Mark Scheifele that found him, and a great shot. So the veteran for Team Canada gets rewarded with the player of the game.
One of the leaders on this group that has now won 4 straight. Day off tomorrow, Sweden on Sunday. 6-1 is the final, and now, O Canada from Minsk, Belarus.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Canada.